Hello YouTubers, welcome back to yet another Tesla electric car video with me, Adam Wellinformed. Have you ever seen a sane human brush a wall? Well, I can't say I have until now, and such a simple action has delivered such relief for me over the past week alone. And to clarify, brushing the wall wasn't a relief, but it's the contribution to the overall outcome that has been the relief. So if you're wondering what gems I have in store for you today, not only will one of these accessories potentially save yours or your family's lives, no matter what car you own, the others thankfully restore some sanity, and in particular, well, let's just say I've saved myself some butt clenching moments. It's just one of them things where I can confidently say we've all been there too. And before I go ahead, I'll be completely honest, these accessories are probably three of the most unsexiest accessories I've ever bought for my Tesla Model 3, yet they all play crucial roles in fixing winter related issues, so they have delivered greater practicality and convenience for me. I'm all about that simple action for the simpler life, and ultimately these are all mechanic slash garage avoiding accessories, so one maybe less so, but ultimately it's all about protection today, folks. So for example, one accessory I'm confident I shouldn't have even had to have paid for in the first place, and as the temperatures have dropped, my front driver window began to squeak. So if you've just started to notice your own Tesla Model 3 or Tesla Model Y window starting to squeak, well, I've got the answer for you in the video, and it's really straightforward fix too. So if the video sounds like a fascinating insight, buckle up, hit that like button to show me some of your virtual love and support for Tesla and EVs, hit the subscribe button so you can continue on this Tesla EV journey with me, and finally hit the notification bell so you're the first to know of all upcoming electric car videos as soon as they're available. Without further ado, let's reveal today's purchases. So first up we have the garage wall protector, and spoiler alert, I don't have or own a garage, so why have I purchased such an item? Well, like it says in the tin, I brought it to protect my doors from bangs and scrapes. For like £13, which is equivalent to $15, this will save me a lot of squeaky bum time. No more tensing as my passengers squeeze out of the door, making sure they don't graze the wall. I'm not sure if you're the same about your car, but little actions like parking well out the way have become a common occurrence for me, stemming purely from recent experiences, and I've been unfortunate to have been on the receiving end of a pretty bad dawdling in the past and driven into twice, and quite frankly, I just don't want any more scratches or paintwork within reason, and there's only so much that I can control and where I can protect myself from some self-inflicted pain, and so this is one of them occasions why I will be doing so. So I will show you how to install this and why it is useful, and a second accessory that I have today is one that isn't really an accessory, it's more of a solution, and this is the ticket I'll be using to fix the squeaky window that I have on the driver's side. And having used it, I can honestly say that there's no more squeaking in a McDonald's drive-thru as I rolled down that window to pay. The third and final accessory I brought is pretty much useful for any car during the winter really, and that is an electronic tyre tread depth gauge. And I purchased this primarily because the Tesla Model 3 doesn't have that mandatory annual service you'd usually experience with your traditional combustion car, and therefore I think it's important that as the miles start to rack up and as the driving conditions begin to worsen, I have the ability to test my own tread depth from home without relying on anyone else. So that's my recent accessory purchases. Now I'm going to explain the whys and the installation and the outcomes for each. If at any point you are interested in any of these items that I show you today, all you need to do is click on the link in the description like so. This is my kit list whereby I have direct affiliate Amazon links for each product for your ease. With all that out of the way, I want to start with installing the garage wall protectors and why they have saved me some butt clenching moments. So at present, whenever anyone uses the passenger door, it will open very close to the brick wall of my house. This isn't really an issue for the rear because of the child lock, but for the front passenger door, we've always been incredibly careful. However, being that little extra nervous about it, I'm conscious with our luck, we're just one big gust of wind away from impact, and the idea behind these wall protectors is that whilst it's not a fail-safe solution, it will mitigate the impact and make exiting the vehicle way more relaxing, as it should be. Whilst these say they are made for garages, I have installed them on the wall exposed to British weather. These are thankfully water resistant and mildew resistant, and they claim to have strong adhesion, so I thought it would be 100% worth trying. Worst case, the protector falls off the wall and I get a different one, but in all seriousness I was confident that this would work fine. To start, the area that needs to be protected is the lower part of the door, like so for me. Once I have an idea on placement, it's very important that the area is dry and any dust particles are swept away, hence why I am brushing the wall. See, all makes sense now. I told you I wasn't crazy. Once that's been done, we've removed the packaging and it reveals a pad itself, and as you can see, it's as spongy yet firm as you think. It has a slight cross-like mesh design on the bit that's facing towards the vehicle. The dimensions are 400mm by 150 by 20, and at 20mm thick it claims to absorb up to 330 pound or 150 kilos. This provides me with great confidence that these are up to the job for what I have in mind. Another advantage is that they can be cut accordingly to give you full flexibility in its application should you need it. During the installation, I checked multiple times it was being installed in the right place. After I could confidently guesstimate its placement, I pull back the white paper, apply it to the wall like so. Whilst it will immediately stick, I did find that some of the edges weren't fully secure, so do apply a bit of extra weight against it to ensure it's secure as possible. After that, we can see it's mission complete, and it does work as intended. Having this installed over the week, I can say it has lasted the heavy British downpours of rain, and so I head into winter confident that it will hold up. That, and I do actually have a spare pad now, and that's because these come in 2 packs. If you do need a 4 pad pack, I believe you can actually upgrade to having those 4 packs over the 2 pack that I had, and I guess that's just going to be ideal if you're using it actually in a garage for all 4 doors. Moving on to the second accessory, or solution should I say, and for any German viewers, please forgive me as I'm not confident I'm going to pronounce this right. Gummi Pflege rubber protection. To me, it just sounds like a condom brand, but what do I know about that sort of thing anyway? This wonderful application is a German-made water-based lubricant to help condition and protect rubber seals. That means it's great for preventing doors sticking in freezing conditions, but in my particular case, when it does get cold and I try to roll the window down, I get a nice squeaky noise. Having done some research, I believe the seals should be more lubricated, which is why it's causing the squeaking, and so this apparently is the solution that I'm after. So without further ado, applications should be pretty easy as it comes pre-installed with an applicator pad at the end. And before attempting this, your windows should be clean and dry before rubbing the applicator on the rubber seals. This may be a little bit difficult to achieve, and so I do the edge of the windows in addition to just doing my best to get it on the seals. If you get it on your window, that's fine, just use a microfiber cloth to wipe it off, and I actually use the same microfiber cloth that I use to clean my windows normally. But after that has been applied and settled in, the squeaky noise should have gone, and so far it has done the trick. That said, and I am eager to actually see how long it will prolong and how long it will be until it actually squeaks again. I have plenty left, so even if it does this once a year, it's no bother to me now I have the solution. And it took me no more than 2-3 minutes to do this after one window. Hopefully I don't have to ever actually have to do it again, but you know, I have it there just in case. And literally, as you've just seen, anyone can do this. Should you get a squeaky window, of course. The third and final accessory in my possession is this Tyre tread depth gauge. This happened to be the best selling one at the time, and I was pleasantly surprised that not only did it come with a battery, they also supplied a spare battery, which was nice and an unexpected touch. Anyhow, the purpose of me purchasing the tread depth gauge was that the tread is not checked in such detail and so regularly. Out of curiosity, do actually any of you check with a device at the moment, or do you just wait until a garage tells you? And whilst I have had some complimentary tyre checks, I want to take matters into my own hands, and this hand digital device does the job. The instructions with the device aren't great. In fact, there was none. Thankfully, having tried and failed a few times, I was able to work out how it actually worked. These first few attempts, I was getting minus 24mm, so it didn't seem right at all, and eventually I found out I just needed to pull the blue tab right back before taking the measurement, then subsequently push down until it stops in order to measure the tread depth. For those not aware, the tread depth of a tyre usually starts with around 8 or 9 millimeters, and you really don't want it to drop below the legal limit of 1.6 in the UK and Europe. Doing so in the UK can lead to monetary fine or points on your license per tyre, so it can be very costly indeed. However, some say that depths of 3mm or lower will lead to stopping distances increasing rather dramatically. During wet conditions, the impact on stopping distancing and aquaplaning isn't great either. So regardless if you have a Tesla Model 3 or not, this small and easy to use device might not only save you a few points on your driver's license, but it also could save lives of your family and those on the road. But at £8, it offers great value. It sells itself. So to conclude, I did say that these aren't the most sexiest Tesla accessories I've ever owned. I do try to be honest with you guys. If you want some more exciting Tesla accessories, take a look at this video on the screen now. Otherwise, these accessories were designed to fix problems and prevent even bigger problems from occurring. I think in total I paid £32, which is going to be equivalent to about $38 for all 3 items from Amazon. And I feel reassured that this is money well spent, especially because they will all help me get over this winter period. All because there's 3 things less for me to worry about. If you're wondering what tips you need to know to get the most out of your Tesla during these colder months, I did just do a video to help answer those questions. And I'll put it on the screen for you now if you're interested. So what did you guys think? Do you see yourself checking your tyre treads at home? Alternatively, is there any other accessories that I should get? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you're not sure what to comment and you want to show me you got this far in the video, you could simply comment no more squeaks, or if you're feeling really adventurous, you could comment Gummi Pflege rubber protection, and I'll give you a cheeky thumbs up for the support. If you're not done so already, please hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with your friends and family or any group that will find it beneficial. As always, you folks have been great, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.